Forgot about that. So I can upload the VOD to YouTube. Desoldering a keyboard. Gone MX Mini that has 62 gram ergo clears. Taking all the ergo clears out and putting something else in. Choices. Actually, my choices are oat milk purples or kailh bronzes. So what do you guys think? Which switches should I use for this? Out of those two options. Because those are the options I have. After I finish desoldering, I'll probably post my stream on Reddit. Okay. Let's get back to it. Cool. Easy desoldering job. Peace out 112227. Ooh, look at this. Look how easy that was. Most of these are coming off just like that. Oh my goodness, I got all of them that easily. If I did, this is going to be one of the most amazing desoldering jobs I've ever done. You know, it does look like there's one switch somewhere being stubborn. I'll see you. See you there, Switch. I'll poke you out. There we... No, you weren't the culprit? Oh, you were the culprit. Oh, yeah, you're the culprit. I see it. Damn. That was almost perfect, guys. Almost perfect. There we go. Look at that. Man. Separation. Everything is hunky dory. I'll post this on the Reddits. Let's see. Time to pop all these switches out. Oh, these are really easy to pop out because they have the little notches in the on the top and bottom. Actually, that's really interesting. It's as if they knew people would be changing things around. This is also some like the nicest machining I've ever seen on the plate. Thank you, whoever's the one person who's watching, for watching my stream. Stab. 7 new stab. That's what I need to get this started and off the grounds. Let's clip some stabberinos. Really? Is this wire too thin? Will this wire not clip in? What the heck? Clipped and fine there, but it's not wanting to. What is going on here? Lube it, my doob. Well, we'll see, DQ. We'll see if I end up lubing this. Oh, this got bent in shipping. That's why I won't clip in. Okay, I gotta use a different housing. This one's bunk. Hello, people who are joining my stream. Welcome. Well, as I build this keyboard. Okay, that looks like it almost has good enough tolerances. I'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's clip. These are already clips. Stop dropping things, Huey. How is everyone doing who seems to be tuning in now? Tabs good to go. I will do some super minor moving. And I'll put on some more music. What up, Soren 2202? Welcome to my late nights random stream. Man, this PCB is so old school. Even the traces look old school compared to a modern PCB. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to rattle and bother someone. Cool. So let's show you guys like how nice this plate is. Okay, it's really thick, like thicker than your average aluminum plate. Like, and look, so it has all these little cutouts on the top and bottom. This is to make taking the switch off easier, as well as give the switch a secure place to clip in. Okay, like we got a nice channel on top for the USB. Oh man, I love this plate. Lube it properly. Yeah, no thanks. That sounds like too much work, man. Too much work. Okay, my dudes. Otumu purples or kailh bronzes. Vote now. And whichever one I don't use, the remaining one will be used in my carbon AJHKB 60% low profile build. Bronze. Okay, why not? What? Oh man, these clip in super tightly. Nice. It's funny, the plate gives you more options than meet the eye, but the PCB only supports wind keyless bottom row, only supports short shift, because, well then again it's 75%, why would you want a normal right shifts? Come on. There we go. Oh man, taking some of these switches out are going to be a pain in the butt. Actually, I think I'm technically deforming the switch housings to get these in here. Yeah, I am. See if I can show it on camera. There's a... See that corner right there? How messed up it got? Oh, let's focus. Focus camera. Can't really see it. Well, but it's there. Oh well. That's the way it's gonna be, I guess. Let's put some in the middle to make this easier. Oh gosh. I might go with the Otamu purples just because of how annoying these are to mount on. These are tight fit on this plate for some reason. There we go. I guess I'll do it top then bottom. There we go. Okay, that should be enough. So let's put them in order now. So how is everyone in chat doing tonight? I'm just building this keyboard. It's already programmed, so I don't need to worry about that. Just gonna build it, throw keycaps on, be done. Waiting for 150 gram springs. Damn, that is heavy. What are you going to put those 150 gram springs in? Cat grains, good choice. Okay, I guess using 2 thumbs on top will be the easiest way. Okay, sounds decent. Feels alright. My thumbs are gonna hurt after this. Yeah, usually this would go much faster, but these are a pain to pop in. No, it's annoying. There's a pin that got soldered and stuck on. I'll have to take the pin off for maybe. Okay. It's okay. Because PCB only supports stepped caps lock, because that is the only way to go for a keyboard like this. And rightly so. What do you guys think about PCB like this? If it only supported the layout that you use on a certain certain size keyboard, would you care that it lacks the other layouts as long as it supports just your own? Oh, another pin stuck in there as well. Let's extract these pins. Not yet. What up, Theraminzy Twitch? How are you doing tonight? It's hot enough now. So this. Doing okay, that is good to hear. Grab some wires. There we go. Now let's try this again. Beautiful. Not fully mounted. There we go. So a big point of discovery for me about building this board is, are these speed switches simply a worse version of box switches? I don't know. Hopefully I will find out through this board. There we go. Almost done. Then I get to the soldering, which is the easy part. Then I throw keycaps on, do some typing sounds, and I'll be set on this board until I review it, which will be quite a while, because I take too long to do reviews. If you know me. Come on. Don't fail me now, thumbs. There we go. Okay, almost there, everyone. Cool. Very nice. And last switch. Start that up. And I push all these in, make sure they're all good to go. Kailh speed bronzes. That's how it is. That's how it do. Gotta make sure these switches go pushing a little bit extra. A lot of these switches actually. Okay, I'm good. Speed bronze clicks, yes, they do click. They're the click bar, which is a very interesting design. In my opinion, I like the Kailh click bar design better than the Cherry MX style click jackets that are on the stems. Now it is the soldering parts. These pads are kind of small, so I'm trying to not leave my iron on them too long. They're supposed to be able to actuate before the click. That doesn't really bother me since I bottom out these switches. So I think overall it will be, at least for me, okay. I have heard about these switches though. I think I think it'll be okay just because I do bottom out when I type with switches like this. Oh, sorry, I totally left you guys behind. Headphones stop falling down. If you stop falling down, that would be great. Although in hindsight, I just get earbuds when I solder, since my head's constantly facing downwards. Awesome, moving through these very quickly. There we go. This now. What up, SD5950? Welcome to just me soldering up some switches onto my MX Mini. SC5950, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, sorry I won't be talking really much right now, guys. I am just concentrated on soldering this board as fast as I can because it is easy. Strike the iron while it's hot, as they say. Or strike while the iron's hot? Putting mod M stems and Gatoron housings. Hopefully, I agree. Hopefully, it is good. That does sound quite interesting. What is this PCB? This is a Gone MX. No, this is Gone MX Mini PCB, but it's technically a MX Mini Win keyless PCB from like 6 years ago. This is an old PCB. I'll show you the PCB after I finish soldering. I'm on second to last row. What is my favorite linear? People are saying Gatorons and new box kailhs are the way to go. My favorite linear would probably be either Pandas or Gatoron box blacks. The keyboard I built the other day, my M65, I put box blacks in, trying them for the first time. I really like them. They're really smooth. On my Duck Viper, I have Pandas. And it's weird because they're a very imperfect switch, but I still very much like them. Which seems odd. I mean, I've tried other linears in the past. I usually don't like linears too much. But box linear switches, I definitely made me change my mind considering them. Because before, I've tried vintage blacks, which are really hit and miss depending on how the person lubes it, and how old and well used the vintage blacks are. I never really liked MX linears at all, and I still thought Gatoron's linears were overrated. Okay, so hopefully everything works out well. Here's the PCB. How old school it is. Look at that. MX Mini. When you like, even the traces look old. Okay, this is like this kind of PCB. And this is, you know, compared to what PCBs look like today with their, you know, quote unquote invisible traces. But like, look at this old school PCB where you can see all these traces. Beautiful, beautiful. How old this is? Look at this, straight from Korea. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. www.otd.kr. Damn. Well, guess let's check if everything works. Hopefully everything works. Yep, everything works beautifully. Let's throw this back together. Really cool thing I like about this keyboard are the screws, which are also anodized green to match the case. Now, ain't that fancy. Where's the rest of this keyboard? I just had it. I put it down somewhere. I'm gonna wipe all of this solder stuff from desoldering. Okay, so here is the acrylic piece, which is super nice. Is this a Gone TKL? And it is a Gone 75% actually. The case is. Got my foam pad. Next I have this, and then I line everything up. Thoughts on Campine MK3 Group Buy. Actually, on Top Clack, which is a talk show I do every Thursday with my co-hosts, we actually did talk about Campine. Campine is a great value for great great value for the amount you're spending, in all of our opinions. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's run by Alex, who's a really cool guy. Oh, I forgot, the screws go through the top. See, not only the screws anodize, the screws on this are also countersunk. I'll show it this way so you guys can see. Look at this. Just fit in all the way. Nice countersunk screws. If you're going to do a sandwich case, countersunk screws, okay? If there's a sandwich case that you want and it doesn't have countersunk screws, don't get it. Nuh-uh. Don't do it. Sorry for the nausea. Let's face this down so you guys can see the what's what. Yeah, Campine Group Buy is a very good value for a lot of people. So it's definitely on a high recommend if you're on a budget, but you want to build a keyboard list. Before I put... What am I doing? I didn't even grab a screw. I'm screwing in nothing. Before I put keycaps on, though, I'm gonna just clean up this little mess for to have a nice and relatively tidy desk. Let's put my iFixit kit away. Yeah, I hope the camping group buy MK3 does very, very well, though. It's run by Alex. He's a cool guy. Cool, this is all cleaned up now. I'll throw this away. Keycaps. Well, there's only one set, honestly, worth putting on this keyboard. Only one. GMK TA typewriter. Your first group buy. That is awesome. Alex is a cool guy. He's done well in his group buys in the past. Ah. Interesting. That's trouble with that key. Bringing the spacebar up. Everything else does sound pretty good. Silver with brass plate and Telios. That is actually, in my opinion, going to be a great combination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got this guy here. This sounds very interesting. Don't know how I feel about it yet. I imagine I'll find out soon. 3. G. Tilde. G. H. J. K. L. F4. What switches are those? These are kailh speed bronzes. This is my first time trying them, and they are quite interesting. We're T, G, H, L. I'll use my accented enter key. Why not? I'll use my accented arrows on top of that. P goes there. 8, 9, 10. F3. I got an E goes here. I got an X. I got a 7. They sound a bit clicky. Are they supposed to be a more clicky switch? These are like, they're basically linears with a click bar, the little mechanism that hits a clicker. So yeah, they are a clicky switch, as you can definitely, I'm sure you can definitely hear. They ite. So far, so good in terms of these switches, though, to be honest. More of an accented escape. Which accented escape I'm going to use? Down 11. Well, even though it's an added click, I'd say it still has the same legitimacy, because the click bar mechanism is much more primitive than the click jacket that is featured in, Cherry MX or Gatoron clicky switches. But in my opinion, the click bar I like it usually. Usually I do like them better for clicky switches. But in my opinion, they usually feel much better. Interesting. Let's GR. That goes there. Okay. This thing, and this thing. And I got this thing. One of these we'll do there. Let's see. One of these here. One of these here. Got a B. Got an F2. I got an S. Kind of sad you thought your Magic Force was gonna have Gap Browns, but it's Oatmoo Browns. I mean, I'd be pretty sad either way, because Browns, unfortunately, are not a great switch, in my opinion. I think they're quite terribly flawed. I've yet to try Browns that felt good, in my opinion. They've just never felt tactile enough for me. Although your mileage may vary, and I hope your mileage varies. Because if Browns work for you, that's awesome. Oh, I reversed these, huh? Goes here. Goes here. This is a Q. This is a page up. That is a page down. That's a 0. What am I missing, guys? I'm missing a few keys, aren't I? Let's find them and put them down. Control can go there. That's a 4. This is a U. That's an F8. That's a print screen. Ergo clears brought tactiles back to life for you. Scarecrow Moto, yeah, I definitely understand that. If you live with people who don't appreciate the clicks, then yeah, I understand the desire to want to get a quieter switch. Yeah, ergo clears are actually definitely one of my first loves when it comes to tactile switches. I've since moved past ergo clears. Still a great switch, still near and dear to me. Hence all these, this bag is all ergo clears, and these are more ergo clears. Like, I have 2 keyboards worth of ergo clears I could use for whatever purpose I wish to use them for, fortunately. That sounds pretty good. Wanted to try some clears and your wallet allows in terms of Topra switches. I say just go straight for Topra, man. Go for the Topra. So if you have a program like this, it's really useful when you get confused, like which one, okay, or don't work, like you did earlier. How are the halos that you built a couple days ago? The halos I built are amazing. Amazing. Oh, there we go. I wasn't having it selected. Let's see. That's insert, not print screen. Okay, that's cool. That's delete, and that's numlock. Cool. I'm gonna take this page down out because I have a better page down, a better profile page down to use. Yeah, halos are my #1 for sure favorite tactile switch, and I will say that's without any reservation. My halo clears, that is. Delete. Where is insert? AKA one of the most useless keys in the world. In the world. 5, and now I need an insert key, and I'll be set. Move my microphone a bit closer and angle it downwards. If you guys would like to hear this, this keyboard. Here's how it sounds. I'm gonna fix the spacebar. Other than the spacebar, this is working out all right. So I was having a little bit of issues getting all the way back up when I press it slightly. Interesting. That is it. I'll probably fix out some lube, make it go up easy. It is very nice and clicky though. No wonder, I sold my lube out. I'm gonna try to see if I can just do it by lubing the rails more. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Fixed it. Just a little bit of lube. Well, anyone have any other questions? So yeah, the Halo clears I built a few days ago. They're still going strong. I really love them. If you want, I could bring it out to show you. If you'd like to check it out. It's on my X60. I'm hoping to learn a bit more at the Huntsville, Alabama meetup. Yes, meetups are one of the best ways to learn so much about keyboards and make great connections with people. Is the bump at the top of the Halo, or is there a slight travel? Yes, please. Okay, so I will take out the X60. Just need to do some housekeeping. Let's see. Put my multi-tool. Your first MX clear accident? Do you mean when you pull the stem out of the whole entire switch? You know, I've never had that happen to me. I've owned 6 different boards with clear stems. I've never had that issue. That's because when you pull switches out, if you don't want them to get damaged, you gotta do the wiggle method. You gotta go hard on the wiggle method. What the heck? There we go. This is my X60. That's hyperfuse and some key collective goodies. Got my little cute guy over here. Some cosmonauts. Got a little cute either endosphere or exosphere paw. Move this back down. This is what she sounds like. Ah. Okay. It is a great board. Let's see. There's a question about the travel, right? Is there a bump at the top of the halos, or is there a slight travel? It's mostly at the top. The halo bump isn't significant either. In my opinion, it's kind of false. Like the bump feels great. I mean, so here's how I see. At least that's for Halo. Halo Clears. So it does use the same stem as the Halo Trues, but since they use the spring weighting on the Halo Trues is much different. That does affect how the bump feels, and that is evident proof, which is by ergo clears. It's a little brief history for you all. Ergo clears, are known for 62 gram ergo clears, 65 and 67 gram ergo clears. How did it start? Originally, people really liked the big bump on MX clear switches, but people got really tired because MX clears are really exhausting. So to make it lighter, the lighter actuation, they put MX black springs into MX clears. Remember, this is before Gatoron or anyone else. It was just Cherry. So that was the original Panda switch. Black spring and clear stem. But people still wanted to realize if you put a lighter spring, the bump would feel bigger. So they started putting MX red and blue springs into clear switches, and that was really good for a lot of people. The only issue is they're just slightly too light, where sometimes some people would have certain issues where their stem wouldn't return all the way. So eventually, they learned from the Koreans, and the Korean computer community, which is much more mature than the Reddit or Keycap community, they manufactured their own springs, 62, 67, 65, and they realized those were really good, comfortable numbers where it's still very light, but still light enough where you get that big bump, but not too light where the stem doesn't return up. So that's the origin of ergo clears, and the main goal, is to get a nice, decently weighted switch that has a really big bump, okay? And then Zelios hit the market. Zelios' goal was to replicate ergo clears, but be smoother, which is why a lot of people really like them, because Cherry doesn't always make the smoothest things. Halo clears take it a different direction, in my opinion. Halo clears take it the direction that ergo clears was originally trying to go, to make a better tactile and bump on the switch, which is what Halo clears, in my opinion, achieve. They achieve what ergo clears aimed to be, but could never be. Zelios, on their hand, never aimed for that. Zelios only aimed to be a smoother ergo clear as opposed to a more of a tactile switch. And for me, that's why I really love Halo clears. I haven't tried Halo Trues yet. Brian has Halo Trues, so hopefully at the NorCal meetup we're actually going to probably swap our X60s for a little bit, so he can try these Halo clears, and I can try those Halo Trues. Really exciting. Yep. Water. There's nowhere you can buy Halo switches at the moment. When I built this keyboard, the switches that I was sponsored by, Brian and I were both sponsored by Input Club, who gave us the switches for free. Where's the LA meetup again? I haven't decided on the venue yet for my next SoCal meetup. When is the LA meetup though? My SoCal meetup will probably January. I know I'm in talks with some vendors. They might want to hold it early. They've been hounding me about it, so we'll see. We'll see. Tentatively, it is January, but I might bump it to like late November or late October. It's things are in the air for the SoCal meetup. Do I know when the Switch is supposed to hit the market? No, there's no street date yet for these Switches. So we're still waiting on that, unfortunately. They should hopefully be on sale sometime around the time that the Input Club's K-type that are filled with these will be shipping out. Is my HHKB lubed / silenced? It is lubed. I used to have hyperspheres in them, but I took them off, so they're just lubed. Which to me is quiet enough, which I will demonstrate. The only loud part is my spacebar, which I need to relube. That's when I press it like hard. But other than that, like, you know, if I press it, you know, relatively normal, it's fine. So I am planning on revisiting this with some more lube. I got the Hasu controller. This is 55 grams as well. As you can see, the nice high pro keycaps. All of the keycaps are high pro. The high pro bottom row is really interesting because it drops off really low, but that's because it makes it easy for your thumbs to hit. The sculpt is much different from SA, but it feels amazing. And you know what? You get 6 homing keys, okay? Look, look, look. Homing key, homing key, homing key, homing key, homing key, homing key. Right? And they leave your pinkies out because they know your pinkies are shorter, so they wouldn't fill the deep dish wells as much. If you're not a fan of Topra, you don't need to worry about wanting to be a fan of Topra. It's not for everyone. Different keystrokes for different folks. Haha, that was horrible. But that's what I do. This is so tight. There we go. So actually, one thing I do want to compare real quick before I end the stream is, you know, so I just built this board tonight, right? This is the bronzes. Compare this to my Fiel, which uses the same, which has box whites, which use the same click bar mechanism, but instead are, of course, box switches. Let's just put the microphone in. Unravel this. The middle, and turn my microphone settings to accept everything multi-directional. more resonance in this keyboard. That makes sense. This one feels much crisper and tighter on the clicks. They both feel really good though. But I do feel the difference between brass plate versus aluminum plate, although the cases do make a big difference. My feel. Really good keyboard to end the stream on. Feel numbered 42. Of course, you know, the meaning of life. No big deal. So any other questions before I wrap everything up? Should probably plug in a keyboard. Switch back to my M65 because I need to work on wearing out these nice. Do I have a TGR Jane? I do not, unfortunately. I'd love to get one in the future. A lot of people are complaining about the spacebar about this, but I'll be honest with you guys, I really don't care about rattle and spacebars. Okay, it is 11:36 p.m. Unfortunately, I have work tomorrow, so I will be answering any last questions as I finish cleaning up for the night. If you're ever free, feel free to check out Top Clack every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific. One of the, in my opinion, the best keyboard live stream talk show on Earth. Would highly recommend. The NorCal meetup will be November 11th if you're in the area or interested in traveling to a meetup. What do I do for a living? For a living, I design solar systems. Funny thing, I don't even use a mechanical keyboard at work. Solar systems. Yes, PV solar systems for residential homes. That is what I do. Yes, solar panel systems on residential homes. And I guess commercial projects as well. I do roof draws and the line diagrams and system diagrams. Submit them to the jurisdictions for permitting and approval, you know, whole shebang. I need to separate the Silencios later. Hello, Shelbert Chen. Unfortunately, you're catching the tail end of my stream. I'm now cleaning up before I end the night. This is the bag I use for all of my switches and builds and stuff. There's some loose switches I need to find a home for in the future. A bag of stabs, always useful to have. What's the favorite board I currently own? That is a great question. I think that's going to be the last question of the night. I wish it was early morning, actually. You know, I'd have work in the early morning. Favorite keyboard I own right now. I'll bring it out and show you guys. So, M65 is definitely a contender. I don't know how high it would be on the list, though. Favorite boards I own. Let's see. Let's start with my Real Force 55 grams lubed and no touch slider. As you can see, these are black on black Enjoy PBT cherry profile by Subs. This is definitely one of my favorites. Oh, nice space for something like that. Topper, 55 grams. This is amazing. Aluminum case, just giant wrist rests. This is one of my favorites. I think I might be one of like 10 people in North America with this case. I wish I had a beam spring. I really do. That's the switch I regret not owning at the moment. I showed off my X60 earlier. That's definitely in the contention, especially because of those Halo switches, and my Fiel and HHKBs would also be my favorites. Let me show you the keyboards. It'll be easier. I'll end it. So this is my keyboard rack. Behind the Fiel is a Duck Viper. Behind the HHKB is the X60. See if I can get the camera around for the angle. There we go. This is how I store keyboards. And those are probably going to be some of my favorites. I do like the VEA, but no, definitely wouldn't make it on that list. Yes, it is Hydro. That is me doing keyboard chores for the night. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you like content similar to this, I do stream whenever I have projects to do. Sometime during the week, I will also have this project with Otomu Purples, this carbon sandwich case. Much like this will be given out at the Top Clack 1 year anniversary episode, which will be in mid-September, because Top Clack is going to be turning 1. If you don't know what Top Clack is the premier live keyboard talk show. Happens every Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific. That's not really friendly for Europeans, but the VODs are on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, YouTube/C/Man of Interests. And if you want to listen to the audio only, we do have a site for it, which is topclack.podbean.com, and from there you can either have an RSS feed to update you whenever we have the audio episodes. You can also download the app to have it on iOS or Android, or you can just download the straight audio. Yeah, I think that's enough shelling for me for the night. So, everyone, have a great night. Stay classy, stay amazing. For you Europeans out there, enjoy your day, and for everyone else, have a wonderful night. I'll hopefully see some of you at the California Mechanical Keyboard Meetup in the future as well.